Hey y'all, it's Tirza. Coming at you a little late, running around like crazy. My daughter has a lot of high school auditions for dance programs in some of the high schools. She's not really like a dancer. She hasn't been technically trained or anything like that, but she's a gymnast, so dance helps with that. And she's hoping that she can get accepted into some of these programs. We don't know. Um, she'll be fine though. But I've been running around like a crazy person. I feel like every day. There's a lot going on. I'm sure for everyone with all the holidays and everything, and just the hustle and bustle of the season. So, anyway, I am 30 years old. I'm 5'7". I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and my highest recorded weight ever was back in the beginning of December 2011, and I weighed 330 pounds. I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy, I believe January 12th or 17th, I can't remember, 2012, and on that date I weighed 294 pounds. And by November of 2012, I was down to 165 pounds, and I have been up and down ever since. And so, for the gazillionth time, I'm here trying to battle some regain. Last week, I came to you guys, and I was 202 pounds, and this week I weigh 201.4. That is a 0.6 pound loss for the week, the lowest loss I have ever had since starting this last round of the battle. July 1st of this year, I weighed 304.6. I believe a lot of that was water weight. So I lost a lot of weight in a really short period of time. I went to go see the doctor earlier in the week because I don't know if I've been talking about it a lot, but I have been feeling like, and I needed to, you know, see if there was anything going on, maybe with my thyroid, or if I was low iron or anything like that. I know I've been talking about the hair a lot, tons of hair loss. I know that is sometimes normal with rapid weight loss, but no matter how many times I experience it, it's still extremely alarming. And I feel like this is the worst I've ever had it. Just tired all the time. I have very interrupted sleep. I've never been a great sleeper, but I've been down to like 1 to 2 hours a night. One night this week, I got 4 hours, and it was like do a little dance when I woke up. Woohoo! 4 hours, like that was something special. And I didn't feel any better for getting the extra sleep. Extra sleep. 4 hours is extra sleep. That's sad. So I just haven't been feeling great. My mind, one thing about the type of diet I'm following, ketogenic type of diet, is that it is known for giving you more energy, clearing out brain fog. You start to be more clear minded, just a lot of that. Not feeling as hungry, which was something I totally had. I haven't been hungry. But the energy boost and the mental clarity that I had about the first 3 months completely disappeared by maybe around the 15th of October, and it has not returned. From the day of starting this particular way of eating up until October, I had not had a single migraine or headache, not one. Now I've been having more daily headaches, not necessarily migraines, not knock you on your ASS type of headaches, but annoying, just uncomfortable headaches. Lack of sleep, like I said, very lethargic. My mind is completely scattered and just, I sometimes say fractured. It's just a mess. And so I was concerned. So I didn't get to see my regular doctor. I saw a nurse practitioner, and she didn't run like all the labs. She ran like iron, blood glucose, and a couple of other things. So my iron was on the low side, I think like 30 points lower than it should have been. But as I said last week, Aunt Flo was here to visit. So that was normal for someone who was in the process of bleeding. TMI, I know, sorry. So they weren't concerned about that. What else? My blood sugar, really, Aki. My blood sugar was in the normal range, but it was on the lower side of the normal range. It was 69. I'm so sorry. That is my pit. He is enjoying his little doggy bed that he got for an early Christmas present. Anyway, that's really distracting. So that was on the lower side of normal because I think 60 when you're under 65, it's too low, and I was 69. The one thing that was severely low was the BUN. It was like a 2, and I think the lowest it should be is 6. My creatinine level was good, but my BUN creatinine ratio was severely low. She didn't seem to make a big deal out of it. And my resting heart rate is like on the lower side lately, which is funny because I always had a really, really fast resting heartbeat. So it went from one extreme to the other. So she felt like maybe I was in starvation mode. I don't know if that's possible. I was doing a whole lot of fat fasting days because I'm just never hungry. So I was doing like up to 4 of those a week. And on those days, I was only getting between 500 and 550 calories. And then through the rest of the week, I was eating solid food and I was intermittent fasting. And I was getting about 870 to 970 calories. So not anything I would think would be considered starvation mode, although I know almost 7 years post-op, that is really a huge calorie deficit. But what I've noticed for myself, is that maybe my basal metabolic rate is really like low, because if I go over like 1100 calories, I gain weight. I don't gain at a rapid clip as I do when I'm off the rails and just like binge eating, but I gain weight. So she suggested that I could be in starvation mode, and the level of ketones and all of that, even though it's very, 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 very rare. They've noticed it more in adolescents and in lactating mothers that are on keto, that I could have been getting into what's called non-diabetic ketoacidosis, which can basically kill you. So she suggested to start eating some more. So this week I raised my calories and I have been averaging 1100 to 1200 calories per day. Today I might have went slightly over 1200. I'm not sure. And now I feel sick because I feel so full, which I don't know, because when I was binge eating before, I could eat, bottomless pit. And now I don't know. So yeah, today I had like 1210 calories maybe. I don't know. And I only did one fat fast day. I did that the day before, so yesterday, the day before my weigh-in day. And I've tried to raise the calories of that as well. Because some of the days, I'm not even gonna lie, sometimes I only wind up with one coffee if I was running around like a nut, and it only had like 250 calories for the whole day. So that was kind of low. And I think yesterday I got 580 or 600, yeah, somewhere between 570 and 600 calories on the fat fast day. So I'm only going to do one of those a week. And the scale was up the whole week until I had the fat fast day. So it wasn't up tremendously. I think the highest weight I was up from last week's weight was 2.6 pounds. So yeah, I didn't, so then I was up and down like a pound. And then I did the fat fast day and I got down to the 201.4, which gives me a 0.6 pound weight loss for the week. So, I'm so close to getting out of the 200. So I guess this is just going to be one of those long battles out, which stinks because it's so close to Christmas Eve. And I wanted to lose as much weight as possible for Christmas Eve because I plan on going to town on Christmas Eve. I plan on having some fudge having some pasta, having some of everything that's there, and there's a lot of stuff there. So it is what it is. I mean, we do this to be healthy, right? And if what I'm doing is defeating that purpose, doesn't make any sense. So I have to find a balance. So we'll see what happens next week. Right now, I still feel like I guess 1 week is not enough to reverse whatever negative side effects I might have created for myself. So I will let you guys know how I feel next Tuesday. Hopefully, some weight loss. Even if it's just 0.6 pounds again. Hey, whatever. As long as it's not a gain, that's how I feel. All right, guys. Till next time. Bye.